Hello, this is Naturally Beck with the first in a series of tutorial programs to teach you about how to program using EV3. So today we'll be going over move tank blocks, steering, large motor, and medium motor. So let's get started. So first of all, you see you have all these different categories right here. All of these right here, these categories. And there's a bunch of them, but we will be using green today, and we'll cover most of green. So first off, we have a move tank block, the most basic block in EV3. Here we are. So there's multiple things to a tank block. You first have your two motor ports right here. It says B plus C, so that means the left motor is B, and you can click on it to change whatever you want. As an FLL team, we use A, and then we use D. That's up to you. I'm going to keep it in A and D right now. So here we were going to move to the next thing. Right here we have two powers. So this is the power you want your motors to go at. So you can have motor A 75, D 75. That's standard. So it's going to go straight, and you can control how much you want it to go for. So right now it's in rotations, as you can see here, on for rotations. But for more precise things like turning and stuff, you might want to use degrees. And for things like backing into walls, you're going to use seconds. You can also make it just go on forever and just stop. So here we are, we have a 75 power, one rotation. Now, let's say you want to turn using a move tank block. You can change the powers of one of these to 0, and that will cause motor D to turn one rotation only, and motor A to do nothing. So that essentially will cause a turn. That's just another way to do turns that we prefer. So here we are, we're going to add next a steering block, which is right here, move steering. Got a driving wheel on it. Make sure you always convert it to same ports. And here we are. And this one is basically turning only. You can only turn with this block. So you can adjust the amount of variation you want. How you can see here, you can change which way you want it to turn, how much power, and for how long. So that's helpful if you just want to kind of just make a turn and you want to kind of go with some preset measurements of how much you should be turning. So that's pretty nice. And next we have a large motor block. So let's say you're doing an NXT motor, but it's not a drive motor. It's just one to, say, drop down your arm. Well, you're going to use a large motor block. Now, do not use a medium motor with this block. So here we go. You can choose how much power and how much length. So yeah, basically, yeah, same thing. And also, both of these things you can always change to degrees, seconds, on and off. Next we have a medium motor port right here, which is for medium motors. Be sure to put in the right port. So C for medium motor, let's say, and for the large motor B. Right here. And then same deal, same things you can choose it from, and yeah, that's basically it. We're going to go over these last three right here. So this one right here is a display. And so if you have a block here but you don't want to go past this area, then what you can do is you can click here until you see that, then drag, keep holding it, drag, and bring it to the side. And it will connect it to you. And you can always add files to this for it to see something. So if let's say text, pixels, and then you can have it say something like, hello, I am Wally, something like that. So something simple that you can have it appear there. You can also use it for X and Y values, but we'll get onto that later in the series. We also have sound right here. So you can make the brick make a sound if you want to. And Lego has tons of files. You can play notes from keyboard and stuff like that. Loop it forever. Volume. To change your file, you're going to click here. You're going to click Project Sounds. Double click. And you can get files. oh, here, sorry, Lego sound files. And there's different ones like communication, expressions, boing, stuff like that. And the last block is a brick status light. This is actually very helpful if you want it to show a specific thing for when something happens. So you can do, I believe it's 3 colors, yes. So orange, green, and red. So red is when it's turning on and off, blue is when it's active, and orange usually symbols low battery. But yeah. And that's basically it for all the green blocks in the first section. So hopefully that helped you, and we'll see you in episode 2 of this series. Thanks so much.